Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I just want to give a quick rundown on the new variants that is released in this 4th of July event. How are you doing with this? For me, I'm so close to being there, currently at 85 million. And I gotta say, some of these new variants that is released in this event are pretty good. So let's just get right into the catalog here. Alright, so the first variant is Vintage Virtuoso. And for my opinion, Vintage Virtuoso is a cool big band. It's definitely an offensive big band. It's able to gain precision, which is very unique to big band. And those precision hits grant him Enrage and Inflict Guard Break. Enrage and Guard Break is pretty strong together. That means he can hit hard and he can be super aggressive. Even if the opponent is blocking, you can just go ahead and keep on tapping and to inflict guard break and start your combo chain. So that's powerful. But the trick here is the precision, because you want to make your precision hit count, right? And that usually involves using precision to kill opponents like Immoral Fiber or Killjoy and preventing their signature abilities from activating. But he only gains 1 stack of precision at max skill tree every 10 combo hits. So only his 11th and 21st and 31st attack and so on will be a precision hit. So the trick here is almost like a big puzzle, really. How do you combo using big band so that those hits, those precision hits, can deal the final blow and kill the opponent and make your precision hit count? So that's the trick here. And I'm not a big band expert. I don't know how to do that. But I gotta say, one of Big Band's blockbusters, let me just quickly go through the moves here. Big Band. This move, Tuba Tuba. This unblockable tier 3 blockbuster deals exactly 21 hits. So that last hit, which also deals the most damage using this blockbuster, will be a precision kill. And I think that's a very useful information if you want to use Vintage Virtuoso. I think it's a cool variant. I don't know if it's gonna be viable. It's definitely hard for multi-hit fighters to be viable in Rift. But for like prize fights and, you know, he's still pretty cool. Pretty fun variant. And if you're really good at big band, you can definitely make use of his precision hits. And I think that's one of the reasons why I quite like this variant. He's just like a big puzzle to solve. And it really shows, like, if you use him well, it shows how good you are at using big band. The next one is Parasol. Where is she? Parasol. High Ruler, and man, she has one heck of a signature ability. Opponents have their blockbusters and tagging disabled while near a tier, which is really nice to stop blockbusters and to prevent them from tagging out and tagging in, which actually happens quite often in Rift. But the second signature ability though is the star ability here. Detonated tiers inflict curse and hex for 5 seconds on hit. Dark fighters also suffer stun. So the stun on dark fighters is just like an extra thing, but the ability to inflict both curse and hex is absolutely insane. That's super duper powerful. Just as a recap, curse prevents the opponents from gaining buffs, and hex prevents them from having their signature abilities pretty much. So she could kill things like Immoral Fiber, Blue Screen, very common meta defenders in Rift very easily. She does have Princess Pride attack stats, which is in the 7k or 8k range at maximum, so that's not really high and quite low actually. You probably can only use her in like single and double nodes in Rift, and I don't think she's that strong enough for triple. But maybe she can be used similar to Red Velvet, because Red Velvet also has a very low attack stat, but she is used as like a support fighter in triple nodes. I don't know if we can use High Ruler in the same vein, but she is definitely powerful, and I think she's one of the really good ones to have. And lastly, we have Wet Work. Funny name. So Wet Work at first glance looks a bit confusing. She gains evasion while charging a charge attack, and then every time she knocks an opponent into the air, she gains Enrage and inflicts the opponent with Armor Break and Death Mark. So the second signature ability, as you know, is completely offensive, and she can deal some insane damage. She might not be able to deal as much damage as Trust Chick, which is the premier Valentine offense, but she is pretty good in the damage department still. The first signature ability though, the ability to gain evasion, is really powerful. Personally, I think there was someone back in Rift 1.0 that you had like multiple silent kills, and they were able to like dominate Rift simply by spamming Valentine's charge attack. And back then it wasn't patched, so the opponent, the AI, can't really punish them for just spamming charge attack. Now you can't do that anymore, because the opponent, as soon as you use your like second or third charge attack, they'll hit you with a blockbuster, right? But Wet Work kinda enables you to do that, which I think is really powerful. So yes, while she doesn't have, again, the same damage capabilities of Trust Trick, I think her utility overall is still pretty powerful. And remember that for her second signature ability, knocking an opponent into the air can be activated multiple ways. You can activate it by using Counter Venoms, Laryngectomy, Mortuary Drop, and if you like keep on using those blockbusters together in like a combo sequence, you can easily gain multiple stacks of Enrage in a single combo. This is really powerful and really strong. I really like the design of Wet Work. I think she's not overbearing, and she hit that sweet spot of she's a good attacker with a bit of utility as well. So that was just like a quick recap on these 3 new variants that are being released, and some of you probably have them already. And this is to set up for my next video, which is coming out really soon, about a special event regarding this variants, which is why I'm making this video, just so you know that these variants are really cool and pretty powerful, especially High Ruler and Wet Work. But for me, I think my favorite is High Ruler. Well, that's all really for me. It's a really short video just to get the word out there. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having fun with the event. Hope you pull some of these new variants. And I'll see you in the next video coming out really soon.